Good morning. Today is the 27th of November 2023. The time now is 9:40 a.m. So I'm making this video because PWC, which is our utility company, has sent someone here. I don't know if they sent the person coming on their own, but they're out there. And the reason why they say they put the smart meters on the houses, so they won't have to come out and check the meter. They can check everything from the utility company. Well, ever since we've been here for 2 years, they've been coming out here checking. And so the man is out, just left. So I'm going to video him coming out here because sometime our water bill has been $200. Nobody's water bill should be $200, but ours do. So when I try to tell the secretary that the secretary or the lawyer over my sister's finances, she tried to say that they said, but they like it something that we done. But these people comes out here doing stuff out there at the meter. So I'm going to video it. Okay. So what I did was put it on another channel so that the camera could get the truck coming in and going back out. And as you see, he stopped at nobody else's house. He came from off the main street straight to our house, turn around, go back out to the main street. They've been doing this for 2 years now. They checks nobody else's meter but ours. And I have no idea how much my sister's water bill be, but I know one time Vaughn called me and said that our water bill was $200. At that time, the washing machine wasn't working right, so we wasn't even using the washing machine. So how can our water bill be $200? See, they try to treat me like I'm just a liar. You know, I'm the one that, when my sister was living by herself, I'm the only one in the whole entire family of my siblings went to check on her. I'm the only one. And I could see what would go. Somebody was messing over her. Because I would go there, she would be drunk. And I'm saying, where is she getting all this liquor from? And when my other siblings did start coming, at the end, they found gallons of liquor in her house. And I know the last time they had a gallon of red liquor. She don't buy red liquor. If you give it to her, she would drink it, but she don't buy no red liquor. My uncle drank red liquor, but he wasn't even supposed to be drinking. So I just got this strange feeling that it was maybe my aunt brought the liquor, that my uncle sneaked to the liquor store, had somebody to go get it for him, because he was hard-headed. And cause the last time I went over to their house, he was drinking. And he's not supposed to be drinking. He was drinking anyway. So someone went to the liquor store for him. But I think my aunt found the liquor and maybe took it to my sister's house. But they would look at it all the time. And before I realized how she was drinking, we did take her to the liquor store one time. And when I saw how she was holding that bottle of liquor, she got the biggest thing she can get to a gallon, the big jars. And so I told my daughters, don't take her to the liquor store no more. So they didn't. Because the only time they went up there, when I went up there. And so I know that there was only been one time that they went up there without me. That's when, after she cussed me out and accused me of stealing her money, but she needed some electrical heaters because the furnace thing wasn't working anyway. Because when I moved in there, because I moved in the same house she was living in, the thing wouldn't work for me. But I didn't know because I quit going up there after she started trying to accuse me of stealing her money out the bank now. And because she was accusing me of stealing everything in the house, and we found everything where she had it hid in her closet, and she had stuff under her bed. She accused me of stealing my nephew ashes. Now, I buried my son. Well, why would I want to steal her son ashes when I don't believe in embalming? That I don't believe in keeping ashes in a house. Because I buried his ashes. I didn't like having him in the house. So I talked to her, and she told me I could bury him. So I buried him between my son and her daughter, because her daughter drowned at the age of 9. And we went to the graveyard and buried her son. But anyway, Well, I forgot what I was saying. I knew it was something about will you stop? What was I saying? Hmm, I forgot. I know it's something about the liquor, but me being more than that. But anyway, people is evil. Oh, they were trying to accuse me because her ex-husband that they been divorced, God, probably about over 30 years. He was the one trying to make it seem like it was me, and then she had gave my daughter a car. She gave it to my daughter. They were trying to say she stole it because I was in the car. I'm the one answered. She called my phone, and because her ex-boyfriend told her to give the car to my daughter because she don't drive. My sister didn't drive, and we would have to come up and check on her, but we would have to use her ex-boyfriend car. So he told her to let my daughter have that car because it was just sitting there. But the car was towed up anyway because my nephew had brought a new car. That's the one he was in when he got killed, when he died. And so I guess he took it took the car to his uncle's house. But he told her that um, she need to get that car from his uncle's house so she don't never get it back. And told him to give the car to my niece, my daughter, so that we can be able to go up and check on her. Because she was way in Fairville, we in Lumberton, because some mess that my aunt did. That's why I'm saying I believe my aunt was involved in her money being gone too, because why would she get involved in getting my sister and putting her in Fairville when we is in Lumberton, and put her in the house that I live in she could have been in something much better. I had to get where I could afford. My sister had money. She could afford much better than what they had her in. And then they weren't checking on her. My aunt would ride by her house to see if she had company. She was gang stalking her. That's what she was doing. And causing problems. Trying to see who was at her house and stuff. And calling me. Just kept stuff going on till I took my children quit answering her phone calls. But it just so messy. And they were trying to accuse me. They didn't say nothing to me, but the way they were treating me. And something that my other sister said, that they were trying to build up a case against me. And she kept telling them I'm the reason why we trying to get her help. Now, if I'm stealing her money, why would I want to get her some help? I'd have kept stealing the money. But I don't steal, not especially from anybody. But my sister's sick. What kind of person you think I am that I'ma steal from a sick woman? That her son died. That's how she got that money. From the death of my nephew. And this is what they trying to, okay, that's how I got on it. This is how they trying to treat me like that I was stealing her money. And they don't believe nothing that I say because they think I'm just a criminal. I'm just a liar. When I'm telling them that there's energy, we submerge under energy, and that the reason why my sister steady going down is because this being done to her. They started doing it in Lumberton because that's where she was living at first. And I think that's why my nephew was so depressed, because he knew what the military is doing to his mama and doing to us, the people. You can see the energy on this chair. That's why I was on the tight so bed last night, because this is where I slept, in this chair right here. When I sleep in my bedroom, I sleep on this chair, and in this chair, because I don't sleep in this bed. I haven't slept in this bed since we first moved here because I'm when I'm laying down, it's like they just grab me with energy, you know. So I don't sleep just laying flat. This whole I'm submerged in this energy, and they trying to treat me like I'm a retard or something. I got plenty of sense. I got more sense than they do, cause they serve Satan. I serve God, the Most High, the Creator of the universe, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Not something that's falling and can't get up. But they attacked me so bad this morning. When I woke up, I was just in. They had this stuff just rushing. Sometimes they don't rush it in my body. And I guess whoever it is that rushes it in my body is the same person. And somebody that evidently hate me. Because that's the way it feels, like pure hatred. And it be up around my heart. They trying to kill me. You can see it all in my face, when my face is dehydrating me and making my face, look at that. It's just folding up my face and my neck. But my stomach look like I'm some months pregnant. And that's because they pushing this stuff in my belly. Feel like I'm just being tortured, raped. Like somebody just rape women and just try to rape them to the most evil way they can. And whoever's doing this probably is a rapist. They do rape women, just ain't got caught. But I just wanted to show how PWC comes out here. For the last 2 years, we've been here 2 years now. November makes 2 years that we've been in this house. And we've been tortured since we've been in here. We've been tortured since we've been in the Cumberland County area. But we were going through in Robertson County, just not this bad. I didn't know that I was being tortured. I knew that I just felt I was being sick, having medical problems, going to the medical doctors. But it's more than that. It's much more than that. So I'm just going to close out now because I just feel sick to the stomach. I'm just dehydrated. My lips are feeling dry because this is what they do to us. They dehydrate us with this energy. And they able to put me to sleep. They attach my pineal gland and releases that. It's like I'll be OD'd on melanoma. I think that's how you say it. And it just puts me to sleep. I don't sleep like that. I know that when I know my natural sleep. And I haven't had a natural sleep in a long time. Because I'm in this house and it puts me to sleep. And then you can't, I'm getting where I don't trust people that say they prophets. Because if they're hearing from God, God will tell them that this is not no demons that's doing this to us. These are people. They might be demonized, but they are human, whatever people or something look like people that's attacking us. But they keep trying to say we got open door. It ain't about no open door. And it makes me not believe nothing they say. Because I know what I'm going through. These are people putting our name on a blackball list. We are being blackballed, saying we are domestic terrorists. Terrorists. This is what they're saying. And they're telling people that we all kind of lies. This is our government under the SES, the Senior Executive Service, ran by Obama. That used to be our president, and he's still running stuff. Biden ain't running nothing. He just a puppet, and Obama is too, cause the Illuminati is really the one that's running everything. Them families, and they just puppets in the way, doing what they being told. Cause these people is got all this money. They done killed how many people for them to be so rich, and now they still want to kill because they feel that they want to be on the earth by themselves. Except for the ones they're gonna make slaves. They do everything for them because they too lazy. So how can you be a billionaire and a trillionaire when you lazy? You want somebody to be your slave. Just like China. They done brought 4 tribes of Africans to be their slaves. And I mean, whoever is the president that sold them people, he need his behind whooped. That you selling your people just for money. I mean, really, it don't make no kind of sense that you can just here in 2023 you still selling people. That's what happened. How we got to America, but they were black people already here, and they done whitewashed them till they look almost white, but they was black people. Look at me, whitewashed too. Only one of my grandparents was white, but the rest of them was black. But still, I wouldn't be this light if all my ancestors were black. And you got all these black people wanting to kill me because I'm light skinned. That's all it is. Because I heard a woman say, I thought they said she was white. No, he said half white. I'm not half white. My daddy was half white. I'm not. And he didn't even claim that. Because when his daddy got his mama pregnant, his daddy family disowned him. So he died being disowned by his white family. From South Carolina, you know, them South Carolina people, but they probably still is prejudiced. I don't know. I don't live in South Carolina. The further south you go, you'll find all kinds of crazy mess going on. Sundown towns and all kind of stuff. There ain't no telling. But they people got me feeling bad. My nose itching. My head, because that energy they be trying to get to my brain, and I could feel it all up here in my forehead. I've been getting headaches lately too. Been feeling like I'm trying to come down with something. Cause I took some Epsom salt this morning. Yeah, I might be telling too much, but I'm gonna tell it. I took some Epsom salt this morning to make my bowel move because my stomach was so bloated. And when I did, it smelled like chemical. Now why do my bowels why should my bowels smell like chemical? Because that's what they put. That's why I'm feeling sick. Because they're putting some kind of chemical in me. It smells just like a chemical. I just can't understand. How can this stuff come up through the floor where there ain't no vents? So I don't know how they're doing it, but I bet you they've been working on it for a long time. To create this stuff that come right up through the floor where there ain't no vents. There ain't no open there, but it'll come right up through the floor, right into my body. So I don't know. I really don't know. This guy keeps saying something about Kevin Christian talks about remote neural monitoring. But I don't know if the remote neural monitoring should make your stomach swell up like mine swelling up. I did look at one of his videos. Like, I hadn't looked at his videos in a long time, but he has gained weight, but I doubt if his stomach looking like my stomach. I only saw his face. I could tell his face was a little more heavier than what it used to be. And I heard some women saying they stomach swelling, but I ain't seen no video of them with their stomach swollen either. You know, this one thing to say one thing, but it's better to show what's going on with you. Because you can say anything, and there ain't nothing going on. People lie every day. But I'm showing how these people swelling up my stomach. And it's going right in my vagina and in my rectum. What is it doing to me, to my private area? I have no idea. I know what it's doing to my stomach. And it's swelling me up. And this prophetess, well, I ain't gonna call her no prophetess because I don't believe what she said. I don't even believe that. She said that our swelling is coming. We getting the swelling is because we in our comfort. We staying in our comfort. Everybody ain't staying in their comfort. I am, because I don't have nowhere else to go. I stay in here with my sister. I don't have a car. And I don't go to these churches because they full of witches. And if God want us to go to church, he need to get these witches out of the church. And I'll be more happy to go to church. But I'm not going to be going to church for these witches to keep, they ain't going to touch it on me. And I mean, they just touch on you. What? I mean, but they don't talk to you. You can walk by people and they'll just get to touching you and stuff. I mean, what for? When you won't even speak. And then you got the pastor and the preacher that's preaching, laying hands on you and laying them demons on you because they ain't witches. And I had to find it out the hard way. People doing all kind of stuff. People can see stuff on you, but they can't see stuff on their wife and husband and their children. I found out with this one pastor, I was going to the church, and they would treat me like I'm nothing, but yet his wife is having oral sex with somebody else's husband. But you can see stuff on me, but you don't see nothing on the woman that you laying with every night. Then there was this prophetess. I could hear her saying things about me, but her daughter be having sex on the school bus, having sex with men, boys and girls. But you don't see nothing about your own child. But you can see something about me, but you don't see nothing about your own child. When I ain't doing nothing, but your child is. That's why I know a lot of these people got Kundalini spirit because they see your past. They don't see your right now. I've had people to call me just so they can FaceTime me, so they can use their third eye on me. That's why, I know what you're doing. I know you walk around here trying to act like you're such a Christian, but you got Kundalini, not the Holy Ghost. Kundalini, that's who you got. Because one thing, God will check ties those that's doing that kind of stuff, that you just spying on people. You ain't trying to pray for them. You're not prophesying to them. You don't need to know what's going on in their life and what went on in their past. Your gift is not for you to gossip, not for you to judge unrighteously. Because when he forgive you, you forgiven. Who is anybody else to try to judge somebody that God forgiven? But you got these people walking around here with their third eye open. The Kundalini, a cup. Because that's what they are. A cup. You're not of Jesus. You are of, if you got your third eye open, you are of the occult. And you got some prophets. I seen this prophet teaching it. I seen this woman who is an Israelite teaching it. I said something to her too. Teaching to open up your third eye. If God wants you to see, he'll make you a seer. If you ask God and pray long enough, he'll open your third eye. I mean, not your third eye, your spiritual eye through your Holy Ghost by your spirit, not by your soul. Because when you do it yourself, that's you doing it, not God. That's not a gift from God. That's a gift from yourself. And the gift is that you develop, when you didn't develop, I guess you earned some demons. Because that's what they are, two serpents. They're sitting right up there, their meats. And they let you see things that God don't want you to see. That's why he said, don't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Because when a prophet see, he's seeing by way of the Holy Ghost. And the Holy Ghost give him information. If he not understanding what he's seeing or her, it is not for you to judge a person. You can see things and not get a full understanding, but you have to pray for understanding. Because sometimes you can see things that's not exactly the way you see it. Because I have seen things off of people, and it's not exactly how I saw it, but it got something to do with it. Got something to do with it. So let me get off here because I didn't even get on here to do all this talking. I just got so much, you know. There's just so much. We're in a time that, I guess during the Bible days when the Romans was getting after the Christians and feeding them to the lions and they having these sports with them, and this stuff was real. I used to think it was fiction, something that something to be on TV, but this stuff, they got it from real life. They would tar and feather people. They buried some and I guess they put something on them for the ants to come to them. That was a bad thing. Someone, they cut their heads off and stuck them on poles, and some of them, they just stuck the pole up their butt and come out of them. I mean, who could be so evil? That's what I say about these gang stalkers. Who could be so evil? But I guess back then they was evil. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. So we ain't seen the terrible yet. It's gonna come. It's gonna get worse before Jesus comes. So I'm gonna get off of here. Again, I'm saying it, but I'm getting off this time. So y'all be blessed.